am really grateful for the amazing people that I have been meeting since starting this YouTube channel. I am so blessed at the way that people are connecting and encouraging each other. And the cool thing is, so many of the people that I've met aren't even following WW, but they are on their own journey. And I just think it is so awesome, whether someone is eating plant-based, whether someone is focusing more on working out and eating whole foods, whether someone is trying keto. Like, I'm just so excited that there is this like commonality that brings people together. And I want to give a huge shout out to Tamika. I will actually link her channel up here right now. She did this just really simple, really awesome video and invited people who are on their weight loss journey to just like connect down in the comments. And it's so, I feel like that is so encouraging for people to know that they are not alone. And I just want to say thank you, Tamika. I think that was so awesome. A lot of people are so much more focused on building people, like looking at them, and I love how you are focusing on connecting people together. And so I just want to thank everyone who I was able to connect with during that time. I'm loving your channels, I'm loving watching your journey, and we can do this, guys. This is the year. I mean, I know there's been a lot of crap that's been happening, but this is the year and we're gonna do it, okay? Hey y'all, it's Lyssah, and I am starting to record this so that I can actually get this video up tomorrow and not on Monday, since I do my weigh-ins on Saturday. That gives me time to edit, all that jazz. I'm on my way actually to my church where I'm on staff. We have something we're taking care of today. Don't worry, we're practicing social distancing and all that kind of stuff. But so because of that, I had to have my kids at my mom's house a little before 8. So I had to weigh in early, and I haven't had time to actually sit and do my stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you know pretty much off the bat, although I know some of you are jumping off as soon as I tell you, which, you know, it's all good. You can do that. I want you to be able to take whatever encouragement from this that you want to be able to take from this. So if you just want to see the numbers, go for it. Anyway, so let me go ahead and show you what my loss was today.
So this is really sad, guys. I just recorded the whole thing and I didn't actually record it. So I could pretend to color him in, but I'll just tell you. So last week I weighed in 216.2. Today I weighed in at 213.8. That is a loss of 2.4 pounds this week. I just went on to say that I think I'm actually going to be postponing my new camera because I'm still saving up and doing research on which one it is I want to get. So that being the case, I think I'm actually going to postpone this until I hit $199, until I get into Wonderland. And then I'm not only going to do a haircut, but I'm going to do a color. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see a fun little makeover after I get into Wonderland. For those of you who maybe haven't watched anything before, I have not been in the 100s since high school, and I don't even know what that looks like now. So I'm really, really stoked for this one. So let me know what you think about my idea of doing a little mini makeover. I'm also a mom of 3 and just had my most recent child in October. Haven't had a haircut or anything since then. So I think that might be a fun way to celebrate. All right, so jumping over here into my daily pages. So I realized I didn't do this last week. So I weighed in at 216, weighed out at 213, loss of 2.4. Didn't work out this week, but I did get my water in almost every day, and that is a gallon of water every day. So that's good. I've already started filling out next week's, put that in, and this week I am hoping to get a couple of these in. We'll see. So there you go. That is the update. This time it did record. I have just confirmed that, which makes me happy. Next week will be good because it'll be the full review of May, where I will be figuring out, or I'll be updating my measurements. So that'll be how many inches I've actually lost since I started my journey. I'll be updating, did I meet my goal? Technically, I'm not making this because I did have a soda today because we celebrated Mother's Day, and my husband was very sweet and brought a sugar-free cherry vanilla Coke for me because he knows that I really like that. So I had one of those tonight. but that has been my only soda for May. So I still feel like that's pretty good. And I mentioned last week how I was editing and really just not focusing on workout 3 times a week, but let's just try and get something in. So we'll get to see what the May weigh out is. I'm really stoked. So stay tuned for next week.
All right, as you can see, down 2.4 pounds. Woo-hoo. That brings me to a total of 12.8, I think, since I've started WW, and I feel like for 4 weeks that's not bad. That's like an average of 3 pounds a week, which is pretty awesome. And I am super excited actually because I had a really bad day this week. Now, when I said a really bad day, like I still was technically within my point allotment for the week, but I had a very emotional day. I got, it all started because I went and got Starbucks pumpkin bread because I was running an errand in the heat of this emotional time that I was having. And I was like, I'm gonna get me some pumpkin bread. Yeah. And I already had my normal breakfast. You know, I'm like, it'll be okay. I'll use some weeklies for that. So it's not bad. Did you know pumpkin loaf is 17 points? Yeah. All y'all over on the purple plan, there are some of you that I know that, like, if I was on the purple plan and I wasn't breastfeeding, that is the amount of points that I would get. So I was like, oh my gosh, that is a whole day's worth of points. Pumpkin loaf. No more. So anyway, I started telling myself, it's okay. I'm gonna still do, I'll still be good. Well, I was at my mom's house and she's on the purple plan. And so she had made this awesome pasta salad, but for me, pasta counts. And so that was like an additional, like, I think at first she was like, yeah, the pasta salad's only 6 points. And I'm like, oh, cool. And then I was like, just kidding. For me, it's like 13 points. Ha! And then, like I said, emotional day. So bad choice to bad choice to bad choice. I don't even remember what I did for dinner that day, but I also ended up going out. I think whatever I did for dinner that day wasn't too bad. I was still like, I was still okay. Yeah, I ended up going and getting McFlurry, and so I used pretty much the majority of my weeklies in one day. And so I'm actually proud of myself that I finished where I finished. But that being said, I also am trying to recognize and acknowledge the mentality that got me there. So I was actually very, very, very grateful today to see a loss of 2.4. Recapping last week when I weighed in, I'd only had a loss of 1.4, I think. So I weighed in last week at 216.2. This week I weighed in at 213.8. Another exciting thing is the fact that, as I mentioned before, 213 was my wedding weight, so I am back to wedding weight. Give or take a couple ounces. And what's really exciting to me is that in this month, I have lost, like I said, 12.8 pounds or whatever it is, in the 4 weeks since I started WW. And I'm really excited because I am now only about 6.5 pounds, 7 pounds from my lowest weight, which was 2.6. And when I say that, like, it was 2.6, like, first thing in the morning, buck naked, and it was only like 1 day or 2 days. It was more on average at 207, 208 at that point. But I remember the day we went and took family pictures and I stepped on the scale and it was 2.6, like 206.3 or something like that. And I was like, yes. So all that to say, it really excites me that the idea that in another 4 weeks, I could very easily get back down to my lowest weight. And then it would feel like I am starting fresh ground. The idea that by July, it's completely feasible that I could be lower than I've been yet as an adult almost. I'm not saying I'm going to lose 13.8 pounds in the next month or by July, but I'm just saying, like, the idea that come this summer, I am hopefully going to be the smallest I've been in my memory is really exciting for me. And maybe you don't, like, that doesn't make any sense to you, but to me, it's a big deal. I am also really excited because I am wearing a tucked-in shirt today, and I'm wearing a belt, and I have not worn a belt, like a real belt, through belt loops and all that kind of stuff. I don't know when. Like, I've had this belt, I didn't even realize, like, I was looking at myself this morning, like, I wish I had a belt, and then I'm like, I think I have one. And so, I mean, I was probably in my early 20s. Now, I will say I am, like, on the first, the very first hole. But I am now going to be able to use this belt and watch the holes get smaller. So excited. So that is the weekly update. Thank you so much for checking in with me. I have a grocery haul that's going to be coming up this week, which I'm really excited about. And then I am also going to be doing a what I eat in a day video soon. And the fun thing is, my mom, I got her in, guys. She's going to be doing this with me. So you will see a lot of my mom on my channel, which I think is really fun because my mom is hilarious. And so she's like telling me, she's like, I was recording, and she's like, I realize it's really fun. I like this. I'm like, I know, right? So don't be surprised if you see my mom a little more frequently on here. We may be doing some reacting to each other's what I eat in a day is, and just having some fun with that. So I'm so glad you guys are here. That's my rant. That's my ramble. I'm almost to the church, and so I'm gonna sign off. But thank you guys so much. Yay, 2.4. Woo. All right, bye guys. I'm jumping on here right now just to say, because I'm excited. I'm getting ready to pull in the parking lot. I am 5 minutes early, yo. 5 minutes early. And that included getting 3 kids out the door and myself looking cute. Yep. Woo!
All right, so we are celebrating Mother's Day just a little bit late. My husband is amazing and made some yummy food, and I just wanted to share it because it looks delicious. I'm doing a couple little hacks to keep it a little more point friendly, but I'm super stoked about this. So let's take a look. All right, so my husband knows I love tamales, so he went ahead and got some tamales for us. I used non-fat Greek yogurt instead of sour cream, so it's 0 points. I have 3 tamales, so it's 6 points for this brand. And then I put some salsa verde on top, which is also 0 points. He made this chicken rice, and I went ahead and had a 3rd cup because it was only 4 points versus half a cup, which was 7 points. So yay for a 3rd cup. And then I have a little bit of the Caesar salad. I may add some veggies later. I'm also using a smaller plate to try and do the whole, like, making yourself feeling more mentally full because your plate is full, rather than having a big plate and feeling like you need to fill that. So I'm trying it out, seeing how that works. But this is super yummy looking, and I'm really excited because he got me cheesecake. And we're having cheesecake after, and I am eating that. He also got cherry vanilla sugar-free Coke because he knows I like cherry vanilla Coke. I haven't had any soda all May, but I am going to have this one tonight since we're celebrating. So that is that. I have a really great hubby. He made dinner. It was awesome. And you what?
You like it?
You like the salad? It's yummy, huh?
You like salad, you know?
That is Caesar salad right there. She likes it. She loves salad. Like the rice? So, anyway, Milo's a little over being the bouncer. I better go get him.